making it out tonight for this contractor's event, Kennedy Square West. So I will make a couple announcements. Housekeeping items real quick. Obviously, exit doors on the south, on the north side of the building, bathrooms just over here to your right. Besides that, I have a number of friends and collaborators here in the room. These resources and services, please stop by and use them, speak to them about this next upcoming Sampson project. But you would just raise your hand. City of Omaha Planning Department. You have Lewis, Sharon, I think you're new to it, yeah? Okay, excellent. Edwards, always great to see you. Omaha Housing Authority. All right, perfect, appreciate it. City of Omaha Human Rights and Relations Department. Thank you. We have one more back there. I'm sorry?
Catholic Charities.
Perfect, with Catholic Charities, thank you very much. With MBDC, appreciate it. Partner Workforce Solutions, yeah. And our contractor tonight, Sampson Construction. Okay. So outside of that, again, these folks are here in the room for you. This project is going to be one of many still yet to come, but tonight we are talking about this one, the Kennedy Square West project. So if you would, please, Bill, I don't know if you have much else, but okay, listen, we're going to go. Perfect. We'll go to Alyssa.
Okay. Alyssa Salache from our planning department. I'm just going to break, kind of took care of the introductions for us. So real quickly, today's agenda, we will talk, we'll give you an introduction to the Kennedy Square West project. Start off with an overview of the Choice Neighborhoods program, because this project is part of a much larger project and development as well. After that, the Sampson team will come up and talk about the actual bidding for the project and what that will look like. And then after that, I will talk about some governmental requirements, because this is a federally funded project, so federal contracting components and elements do apply. And then we'll open up the floor for some questions. We also have created a survey, which you'll have an opportunity to respond to that. And there's also a QR code on tonight's agenda if you have that document available with you. And then at the end, for those of you that attended our meetings before, we're going to open up the room for some technical assistance sessions with several different providers that are here tonight. So thank you to each of you for also participating. With that, I will now hand things off to Bill Lukash with Bridge Shore.
Thanks. So my name is Bill Lukash. I'm with Bridge Shore Development. Thanks all for being here. It's a really important project that we've worked a long time to bring to this point, and I'm excited to see all of you here tonight. The Choice Neighborhood Program is a partnership between the City of Omaha, the Omaha Housing Authority, 75 North, Bridge Shore Development. And under this grant, we received a $25 million grant in 2019. This is the last phase of the North 30th Street Transformation Plan that will involve Choice Neighborhood funds. There could be other development phases later on, perhaps, but for now, this is the last one of these Choice funds. The project, this north is this way. The project is at the site of the soon-to-be former Martin Luther King Jr. Center, and the parking lot across the street to the north. The parking lot across the street to the north will just be a resurfacing project. The MLK Center is going down, and this place will be the new Kennedy Square West. Probably will have a different name at some point, but for now we're calling it Kennedy Square West. Kennedy Square East is at the site of the former Spencer Homes site, Spencer West, as they call it, or Big Spencer. And we're up here at the accelerator. So that's a point out that smart. Our timeline right now shows you sort of where we're at. Right here, 2023, the fall winter is coming up. We'll start with spring, summer. Overlook for Dead and Wade construction complete. That's right across the street, and that's moving towards completion. With people moving in this summer and this fall. Kennedy Square East construction is already underway. If you've been down there, they've got a lot of work going on already, which is exciting. And Davis Ridge, which is actually right up here, would be southwest of the accelerator here. That's going to begin construction hopefully this fall. closing on that one very soon. Kennedy Square West, we want to begin, we want to close on that in the November, December timeframe, hopefully with construction beginning soon after that. The rest of those just shows you sort of our estimated completion schedule for the rest of the projects here. Yeah, I think it's okay. Hello, Ron.
Good evening, I'm Ken with Sampson Construction. I'm here with George and Janelle over here sitting at our table as well. We're real excited for this opportunity, this partnership on this project, and so we want to tell you just a little bit about Sampson too before we get into the project. Those of you that aren't familiar with us, you know, we've been around for almost a little over 70 years. We have offices across Nebraska. We have 3 of them in Omaha, Lincoln, Army, Johnstown, Colorado, and Cheyenne, Wyoming. We've completed almost 90 different housing projects in our time as a contractor, and so we're really looking forward to this project as well. A little bit about the project. You can see the site plan here. So basically giving you a layout of the first floor of the building. There will be surface parking shown up here, basically tucked underneath the one elevation of the side of the building. The first level is basically a common space with tenants as well that face 30th Street. Bill mentioned earlier the additional parking, additional surface lot to the other side of Emmett Street, which we will be resurfacing as well. So just some contact information up here. You can use myself, George, Janelle. We've also got handouts and flyers over here, so make sure you guys stop by, talk to us, tell us what scopes you're interested in. Couple things. Bill touched on the demolition of the existing building on the site, so that definitely will be one scope. This will be a 4-story building. The first level will be mainly tenants and common spaces with a second floor level, pre-stretched concrete podium level, and then it'll be stick frame, wood frame above there for the next 3 levels. Exterior wise, you can see the pictures that we have over here as well. You're looking for some brick, glazing, potentially siding, but there's also a lot of landscaping opportunities and different site features as well on the project. So when is this thing bidding? Just some rough information now. We're looking to have construction documents out probably towards the end of July, maybe August. It's kind of not a firm date set yet as the design team keeps working. We're right now in the design development stages and they're working on the construction documents. So once those get out, make sure you get us your contact information. We'll get you notified when those are out, and you can get a set of those documents. We'll also have different opportunities to get those. We will have a follow-up meeting similar to this one that we will have once we get those documents out on the street to bid. We'll do this again, and at that time we'll have other opportunities to get drawings, come learn more about the project, different scopes as well, and go through the bidding process more in detail once you have everything in your hands that we can look at. Starting construction-wise, we're looking at 4th quarter of 23 of this year to start. So again, you'll probably be bidding the job sometime in August and then starting construction in the 4th quarter. Some scopes that are bidding, I tried to list them out on here. These aren't just the only things we can look at. I also want to encourage you to stop by and talk to us. We can also break down different sections of the building, other scopes that you're interested in if you want to break it out separately. We want to get as much involvement as possible, so we're hoping to work with you and get ideas from you on breaking this project out, whether that's floor by floor or different areas of the scope of work that you're interested in, or sections of paving versus sidewalks, or interior concrete versus exterior. We'll look at whatever to try to get as much involvement in people on the project as possible. So that's all I pretty much have. Turn it back over to you guys. And again,
together as we move along. So it's great that Sampson brings us this opportunity, but we also need to make sure we understand, hey, if I have a very pain appointment, you might be my guy. So we have to get to understand who's in the room. So just a quick introduction of the car and what you do.
My name is Freddie Ellis with Peerless Homes LLC. I do construction and remodeling.
Nick Monger, Complete Electronics Corporation. We do low voltage audio and video monitoring, things like that.
Louis Firm, Building Constructs, we do remodeling of residential, commercial, drywall, sheetrock, that all right.
Autumn Evans, Evans Masonry LLC, small masonry family business. Brick, block, stone, concrete, retaining walls, restoration. And something? Is that husband Joe?
Shannon is I do structural concrete, flat work, footings.
What's your name again? Shane. Who are you with?
Otis Brakefield, Bay Organization Inc. Landscaping is what we do. I'm here with my significant other, Jesse, and my son.
My name is Quentin Burks. Companies keep our home improvements, interior paint, flooring, finishes is really our main thing.
Rebecca Weitzel, On the Edge Technology. We do computers, for digital phones, security cameras, door access, low voltage cabling. We have climbers, etc. So if you have any need for that, thank you.
My name is Henry Jimenez. I'm, for cleaning service, commercial and residential.
Brandon Clare with Plumbing. This is Craig with Plumbing. I'm the new project manager of the head estimator. We do inside construction, plumbing, all outside utilities, a little bit of everything.
And demo work, site utilities, concrete, fiber.
Raymond Hines at HHCRS. I do residential, commercial, remodel, and demolition.
My name is Amar Henderson. I'm from Ground Services, and we do remodeling and painting and all.
Daniel Wood, paint.
Appreciate it.
Hello, my name is Sam for Sampson Construction. We do commercial and residential work.
All right, so thank you, all of you, for introducing yourselves. A lot of familiar faces, some new faces tonight as well, so thank you for attending. The end part of our presentation tonight will touch on the governmental environments that are attached to the project. It's just going to be a very brief overview, some of you have probably seen the more detailed presentations that we've done before. That will be to come as we go further along in the bidding process. But for this project, I mentioned it's federally funded, uses choice neighborhoods funding from HUD, also we utilize other federal sources as well. And so because of that, the data saving and limited acts requirement kicks in. And so this requires that workers are paid on a weekly basis and that they receive prevailing wages. And then for each project, we prepare or have a project wage determination, which then identifies the work classifications and the wages, the hourly wage and the fringe wage for each specific work classification. So we'll take that information and we'll look at the wages that each worker should receive. We should consider that information also require that all contractors are registered in E-Verify, and we will ask for proof that you participate in E-Verify. We look at debarment and suspension related issues as well, and so all contractors must be eligible to work on federal projects. If either the general contractor will be required to be registered and have an active SAM registration system for award management, but the U.S. subcontractors would not be required necessarily to have a SAM registration. We still encourage it, and NBDC is here tonight to help you with that process as well if you're not already on the SAM system. For those of you not on SAM, you're working on this project, you will still have to sign forms saying that you're eligible to work, and we will check to make sure that you're eligible to work as well. Section 3, labor hour reporting. So Section 3 is a federal program that has been created by HUD with the intention that when HUD invests money into a neighborhood or a community like this one, that the investment that HUD makes should result in economic opportunities for people and the businesses who work in the neighborhood. And so part of the way that we look at that is we keep track of Section 3 labor hours and compare it to the overall labor hours on the project. I'll go into kind of the Section 3 definitions in a minute, but general. The Section 3 program looks to provide opportunities to low and very low income people and businesses. And so we look at that really in two different ways. The first kind of categories of Section 3 is Section 3 business concern. Probably part of why many of you are here tonight, or some of what you've heard as you've participated in some of our projects or attended our events previously. But the Section 3 business concern, there's 3 ways that you might qualify, but only need to meet one of the qualifications. The first is if 51% or more of business is owned by low or very low income people. Currently that number is $53,300, so if your individual annualized income is at a low amount, you would qualify. That number is updated annually, it's about to change in a few days. So as of June 15th, that number actually increases to $56,400, very good increase. So that's the first way. Second way is if 75% or more of your company's labor hours come from people who are considered Section 3 workers or can qualify for low or very low income. Third way is if 51% or more of your business is owned by somebody who's from public housing. Then we have Section 3 workers, 2 categories within the Section 3 worker. A Section 3 worker in general is somebody who might be low or very low income. They might be employed by a Section 3 business concern, or they might be somebody who's going to use the program. Targeted Section 3 worker is a subcategory of Section 3 worker. For this project, which is neighborhood area, we're looking to see if labor hours are coming from, for example, people who lived in Spencer homes, if they're a resident of another OHA managed property or Section 8 assistance property, or if they were also a youth participant. And so really when we're looking at this information, your Section 3 business will need to keep in mind as you're talking to the general contractor. It's a requirement for these projects that 25% or more of the labor hours on a project need to come from Section 3 workers. And if you're a Section 3 business, all of your workers are considered Section 3 workers. So that helps address the labor hour requirement that the general contractor has. So it's important to, if you qualify as Section 3, to make sure that you certify as Section 3. That way, you're able to be kind of part of the more overall outreach that we do for the Section 3 program, and we're able to identify you in connection to other opportunities like this one. We do have a table available tonight, shared with me, have Section 3 certification forms, so if you meet those qualifications that we talked about, please do go ahead and fill out those forms. Are there any questions for us? It could be questions for me about governmental requirements. It could be questions for Sampson. Are there any questions? No? Okay. Well, we are still asking for some feedback. This information, we're going help us as we go further in the bidding process. Tonight is the introductory meeting. It's the kind of first introduction to you as contractors, to the CMC team, and the committees for a West project. And then as we go closer to the bid opening, we'll have a second meeting as well. So we'll go into maybe some more detail about data staking, compliance, or kind of based on some of the feedback that you might provide in the survey. That'll give us a good indicator of what else we may need to provide in the second meeting. Give Sampson some guidance also as you're looking at scopes and talking to folks about their bidding. So I'll leave that there. Like I said, it's also, this QR code is also available on tonight's agenda, which was a handout we have the welcome table. So please go ahead and respond to that. We'll keep it open for a while, and we'll also, not quite sure, want to think on it for a little bit, we'll leave that open if you can still respond. Also, if there are no other questions, there are questions for us, we go ahead and break out into our technical assistance sessions. So we have quite a few resource providers that are here to talk about various aspects that might be of interest to you as a contractor and as you're preparing for this particular project. So Lewis Wright and Ed Diensler are here tonight to talk about the city's approved contractor list, which is different from the opportunity that we're talking about tonight, but it's another opportunity for contractors. We have different programs within the city of Omaha Planning Department that are of interest, or maybe of interest to small contractors. For example, we have an exterior repair program where we have CDBG funding to assist owners who fix up their homes, essentially, to provide exterior improvements to their homes. So they're able to talk about that. Sharon Smith and Berkeley Knight are here tonight to talk about the Section 3 program and some of the services also that OHA provides. We've got Jared Anderson and Christian Espinoza who are here to talk about the SCB program and the services available to the Human Rights and Relations Department. Frank Allen is here to answer questions about the REACH program. We've got Catholic Charities, Carol's here to talk about the micro enterprise program and the services that they have available. Patrick is here with the Nebraska Business Development Center to talk about the many services that you all provide. If you're not aware of MBDC's program, they do provide free consultations to contractors and a number of issues, including sale registration, which can be a bit of a headache if you've not done it before. I think he knows. Other certifications as well, in addition to the Section 3 program and SCB program as well. We've got Heartland Workforce Solutions here talking about the many programs that they have, and then the star of the show tonight, Sampson Construction, is here to talk about the bid and what that might look like. So, last chance for questions. Otherwise, we'll go ahead